Hello, Darthvegan here. I'm here today with a new game called Dead in Bermuda. This is a new game that's going to be released on August 27th. This is just the demo of the game. They released the demo a couple of days before the actual game. And so I thought I'd give it a try. I've seen a few people trying it out, so I thought I would try it out as well. Looks pretty fun. It is a survival turn-based RPG type game. So you basically spend your turn having your players do activities, and then you see if you can survive. So let's just take a look at it and see if we like it. And if we like it, we may buy it. If we may buy it, we may play it. If we may play it, I may record it. If I may record it, you may watch it. Let's go. Yeah. Deplane, boss! Deplane! There's all the passengers. Happy passengers. Oh! That is like my worst fear, and then look at this fence. Awesome. It's like my worst fear in the world. Every time I'm on an airplane and I hear a noise, I think, oh God, we're going down. I'm a terrible flyer. I hate flying. Anyway, enough about me. We're gathering survivors. Crying a lot. Recovering from the shock. Salvaging scattered goods. Setting up a camp. A few hours after the crash, Alejandro, hey everyone, let's regroup and talk a bit. Thank you everyone for helping make a camp. That's heartwarming to see we're sticking together after the horror that happened. Let's take a moment to introduce ourselves since we may live together for a while now. I'm Alice, 45, and this is my husband, Robert. We come from Montreal. I love hiking and cooking. Pleased to meet you all. If she's from Montreal, maybe she's French Canadian. And maybe I should be doing a French accent.
You can call me Bob, guys. Do not know what to say. I like to tinker a bit at home. Oh, and going fishing on Sundays.
That's a horrible, horrible French accent. Guys, I should be ashamed, but I'm not. Okay, thanks. So my name is Alejandro. I'm 32. You all know me. I think I was the manager at the holiday resort you were staying in. It was my flight to my first holidays in 10 years, so yeah. Hi. I'm Dr. Bethany Winters coming from London. If you need medical help, come see me. I'm terrible. I'm not even gonna try my Russian accent. My dad doesn't speak much. Please excuse him. I'm Ilanya, 16. We're coming from a small village in Russia. I and Julia married my dad last summer. Hello, everything's already said. Don't expect me to reveal my age or I should have to silence you forever.
Are we finished? We're wasting precious time. We must organize ourselves. I'm Jacob and I know how to survive in a hostile environment. I've been preparing for this eventuality all my life. While you were all uselessly crying, I went around and found a large water tank containing clear water and enough resources to make a fire.
You're right, Jacob. But before that, I suggest we take a moment of silence in the honor of those who didn't survive the crash. They will haunt my nights until I leave this world. Okay, so the discussion results got me 10 wood, 2 stone, 1 tinder, and everybody's depression went up. Okay, so I think in this game you have several different effects. Depression, fatigue, hunger, thirst, those type of things. And I think if any of them get to 100, you die. Okay, welcome to Bermuda. This is the camp view where you can assign characters to activities they will perform during the day. You can move your mouse left and right to view all of the camp. Characters are assigned to action slots, and right now they're all assigned to the campfire's action slots, which is talk. To move a character, you can either drag and drop him on a new slot or right-click him and click again on the desired action slot. Move a character from the campfire to the scavenge slot at the plane. Okay, so let's take a look at our characters and see who is the best at scavenging. Okay, skills. How do I look at... Is there a way to look at everybody at once? Yeah, okay. This is everyone's hunger, sickness, depression, fatigue, and injury. So no one's injured or anything else. They're all just kind of depressed. Let's take a look at their skills. Scavenging. Okay, so we got 48, 21, 33, 33, 64. So looking like Yuri is our best bet. So let's take Yuri. Come here. Oh, no. How do you do this? Pick him up. Oh, there we go. Pick up Yuri and take him to the airplane. Okay, this character will search the crash site for useful resources, but beware, seeing the dead passengers' corpses will increase his depression. There are 5 states in the game: hunger, depression, sickness, injury, and fatigue. If any of them reaches 100%, the related character will die. That's in red, because you die, and dying is red. Move 2 other characters to the research slots. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's see who... Whoop. Hello. Let's see who is the best at researching. So there's not a research skill per se. There's knowledge and intelligence. Okay. So I guess it's intelligence we're looking for. So 74. I don't know what these little arrows mean. 74 intelligence. She's got minus... She's actually got 80, but minus 6 due to depression and fatigue. Okay. So her and her stepmother, Julia, look like they're the best bets for research. So let's move her. And Alenia. She's already reading a book, so that tells you something. Okay, these characters will search for new crafting plans. Once the progress gauge reaches 100, you'll discover a new recipe. The efficiency of every task is tied to a skill. Okay. Move 3 characters to the Explorer. Okay. Let's see. Who's good at exploring? What is exploring? Exploration. 44. 34. 35. Okay, so it looks like Alice, Alejandro, and Winters. Winters? Righto! Righto, mate. Let's go exploring. Si, senorita. There we go. These ones will these ones will explore the island. You can select which square to explore by clicking on the jungle and then clicking on the corresponding action in the action wheel. Else, they will explore randomly. Last thing to do now, make a fire. To craft things for your camp, click on the workshop and choose crafting recipe. Okay, can I choose where I want to explore? Let's explore down here. Okay, guess not. Alright, so let's select a crafting recipe. Looks like campfire is the only thing we can do. Alright, each crafting recipe consumes resources. Alright, to unlock new resources, must discover them with a research at the library. I conveniently have the exact amount of resources to craft the campfire, so the crafting will start once you assign characters to the craft action. Okay, so now I assign the last 2 to start crafting. Come here, Bob.
Ho ho ho, I love to craft. You dirty old Frenchman.
Okay, looks good. Everyone is assigned to a task. Now let's advance the time and see the results of their actions. The game is decomposed into 2 phases of daytime, during which you can freely assign characters to tasks, and 1 phase for the night. Alright, so this will take us to the second daytime phase. You got 15 wood, 8 rope, 5 tasty meals, 6 meals, 4 fruit, 1 pillow, 2 coffee cups, and his fatigue went up and his depression went up. They used 10 wood, stone, tinder. I guess they're making the campfire, okay. We finished crafting the recipe campfire. That will definitely help. We managed to make a fireplace with a few rocks and started a fire with wood and a special mushroom called tinder. You can assign characters to the talk action around the fire to lower their depression. Excuse me. Okay, and campfire was added to the camp. And there it is. Whee! So his fatigue went up, his fatigue went up. Oh, they liked each other. Oh, good. Let's see how their research went. We need a shelter to recover from the fatigue we gain. Okay. So now we have a new recipe crafting area. Cool. Oh, they liked each other as well. They're rebuilding their relationship. Discovered a new area. They all liked working together. That's the basics. Have you noticed how time has passed and the results of your character's actions? You should have discovered a new crafting recipe and scavenged enough resources to craft it. Okay, we did. Select the new available crafting recipe. I believe I will. And it will be the sleeping area. Okay, crafting is important in the game. It will add new possibilities of actions within the camp, so don't forget it. You should have picked up some food for tonight in the plane, so this won't be a problem for today. You also have some fruits that you can convert into water. Click on your water tank. Okay, so let's convert that fruit to water. Alright, we got 50 water, 4 fruit. Well, let's do all of it. There we go. Good. Each character consumes 1 water per day. Water is very important. If your supplies reach 0, it's game over. So make good use of those fruits. Your characters are a bit depressed right now. You can lower the depression by making them talk around the campfire. Move at least 2 characters to the campfire. Who's the most depressed? 20, 20, 20, 20. Ooh, he's 30. Let's take him over. Anybody over here depressed? They're all pretty good, really. Let's go ahead and take his wife over. Alright, let them talk. Okay. One of the most direct approaches is to use special items on them. You can click on a character and use an item. Use coffee cup. Alright, give him some coffee. He's been working hard. Yuri will use the item coffee. Minus 10 fatigue, minus 10 depression. Alright, good. Good. Good job. Don't forget to use your special items. Also discovered a new area. Let's see what's over there. Okay, so we found this new area. When you send your characters exploring the island, you unlock new areas that can be visited at any time. On each square there's an object, and their locations are randomized on each new game. You can freely interact with the object. It doesn't pass time, but instead you may have a chance to be attacked by a nasty beast. Oh, okay. Ooh, a machete. I'll pick it up. You hope he's not a psychopath. Alright. Is there anything else here? Alright. I guess nothing. Cool. Okay. Should I take Yuri back? His depression is down to 20 now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take her back too. They don't need to talk right now. They need to do more research. Ow. Bollocks. It's gonna make me do the campfire. That's okay. We'll do it. Alright, here we go. +1 crafting. So he's making the tent, sleeping area. They got about 25% done, so that's okay. Alright, so she's doing more research. That's weird sounding. So they talk to each other, they love each other. They discovered another new area. Their fatigue's going up. They all like each other. Alright, so now they're all sitting around the fire. Okay, good work everyone. I know it's hard, but we managed to scavenge some food in that darned plain. I'm sure there's more if we continue to search the place. But it will only last for a few days. After that, we will be on our own. Anyone knows how to hunt?
I do, but not with my bare hands.
We'll need to find or craft some tools. Let's share the food we found right now. We should ration our daily meals. And water too. An average man dies after only 3 days without water. A frightening thought. Don't worry, we can make juice out of fruits. The island is covered in jungle. We'll find plenty. That's a terrible accent. I just need to stop. Yes, that was a very good idea you had today, Alanya. We'll need plenty of those if we want to survive until help comes. What help? We should at least try to reach the jungle. Maybe someone lives here. Yes, and if we find a big tiger, we're dead. I don't like her. Well, tomorrow is another day. Good night, everyone. Good night, Alice. Alright, so everybody's a little bit hungry. Each night, your characters will chat with each other. There's conditions to trigger these dialogues and randomized elements, so you won't have the same dialogues each new game. You must now share the food between your characters. Each food has its own nutritious value, and perishable food has a chance to degrade each night, so choose well. Alright, so what do we have here? We have 5 tasty meals and 6 regular meals. So let's go ahead and use the tasty meals first. Let's just give one to everybody here. One for Alice, one for Bob, one for Julia, one for Yuri, one for... who's the hungriest? Elenia. One for Alejandro, and one for Winters. Okay, good. Excellent. A night in Bermuda. Fire intensity went down by 25%. Water supplies went down by 8. 2 out of your 3 meals have been degraded into barely edible stuff. And everybody got more depressed and more sleepy. Okay. Alright, so it's a new day. Did you notice perishable food had a chance of deteriorating each night? Tasty meals degrade into meals, which degrade into barely edible stuff, which finally turns into rotten food. Also, your fire decreased in intensity. When it drops to 0, you lose your fire. You can craft it again if you have the resources. But they are very scarce on the island. To avoid that, feed your fire every day. Alright, so let's feed our fire. Check fire intensity. There we go. Through a log on. When assigning more than one character to a task, its efficiency depends on each other's skills and their relationship. But the relationship also progresses, but there's a slight chance they will argue instead. Each action is tied to one or several skills, and these progress automatically each time they're used. When enough progress is made on his skills, a character will level up and gain bonus skill points to be distributed freely. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so I'm going to call it a day at the end of day 1, and we'll get started on day 2 next time. If you enjoyed this episode, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and of course subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of this, let me know, and we'll do more
Dead in Bermuda.
This is Darthvegan. Bye.